1,200 meters to race, they set, and they racing away. And they got away to a fair beginning. Circle of Grace, first one to show. Thing Called Love latches on, races in second. Prince of Kildare is out in third spot. Now on the outside, working around runners to get a little bit closer to the pace. So too is Ampersand, who's trapped out deep in the red sleeves and cap and went closer to the leader. Thing Called Love drops into fourth, racing 3 lanes adrift. Daring Act next best, the black sleeves and check diamond cap. Green Garnet and Brechart are the last two. And they into the dogleg with 700 meters left to run. Circle of Grace is in front of a Prince of Kildare, who races away in second. Ampersand is alongside Thing Called Love at the top of the straight. Then comes Daring Act. Brechart is next best. Green Garnet still got 6 to make up with 400 meters left to run. Circle of Grace the leader, with Thing Called Love tightening up towards the far side. Ampersand goes with it. Then comes Prince of Kildare. Green Garnet, pink sleeves and cap. Daring Act becomes a player. Ampersand with 200 meters left to run. The one in front, Daring Act on the chase. Circle of Grace, Green Garnet towards the outside, getting into the hunt late. Ampersand in front, clinging on from Daring Act. Ampersand is going to win. Ampersand the winner, second tight. Green Garnet is involved with Daring Act, and then came Circle of Grace was next to finish. So Ampersand is in the red sleeves and cap, bang in the middle under Pilasande Oli. Considering the trip that he took for the first quarter of the race, he probably had to sit a little bit longer, which allowed Daring Act to become more of a threat. Green Garnet, good finisher, ran in and amongst horses, wanted a gap in between. I think Hudson Dewa and Goodwill wanted a gap in between horses, but Green Garnet didn't, so had to come back round. So a lot to like about that debut, but it's going to be Ampersand with the experience under the belt who scores in race number 1. Race 2 begins the place accumulator at the Big T today, and that begins at 1:15.
Well, number 1, Ampersand has come through to win for Paul Matchett. Good to catch up with him. Haven't seen him for a while. Mr. Fitzgerald, well done to you. Turffontein stud bred, and Pilasande Mqoli, who's not far away from the magical 100. He's standing next to me. I mean, the penultimate run, in fact, just looking, you were aboard. That was an excellent run behind the champ in Durban. Well done to you. Good start to the day.
Thank you so much. You know, this was, he had a few runs before, so he had a little bit of experience. Mr. Matchett said to me, there's no pressure, just come out, don't chase him, see wherever he lands. So obviously I got caught 3 wide a little bit, but had to ease back to put him in the position. Obviously I knew that he's going to quicken if I give him a bit of a chance.
It's a lovely ride, good start to the day here, and riding for Paul Matchett must be a pleasure.
You know, Mr. Matchett has a lot of hope on me. He's been giving me a lot of support, which is, I appreciate that a lot. And also his owners, they've been trusting me a lot. So I just want to thank Mr. Matchett once again for the continued support, and the whole Matchett team back at home who does a lot of work behind the scenes. Also thanks to the academy. Thanks to my sponsor, Stone Stamco as well. Thank you so much.
Just please, before you run away, how's the going? How's the track feeling?
The track is not too bad, sir. Actually, it's running fast today, so it feels like everything that is up there is not stopping.
Not going to stop. And then you're riding quite a bit for Paul, so I'll ask Paul, but Antananarivo. I have to write that down because I can't pronounce it. Antananarivo, what do you think?
I worked there on Thursdays before the July day. I worked there. She worked quite well, very well. So I think she's got a good chance if she comes out very well out the pens. I'm just going to sit there up handy, so she's got a big chance.
Thanks, Pilasande.
Thank you so much, sir.
There you go, Pilasande Mqoli. Here's Paul, and you're looking like you're walking a lot better now. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Good to be chatting to you early in the day.
Thanks, Lyle. Look, let's say nice ride from Pilasande, and well done to Butch, the owner, Butch Fitzgerald. He's passionate about this game, and I said to him last week, your horse should win today. So I think he's very happy, and well done to him. And what more can I say? Well done to our World Sports Betting sponsors.
Absolutely. If you don't mind, we've got some big runners here today. Got Your Buzz, of course, Zuza and Funky Music. I mean, these are all big runners in their respective races, aren't they?
Yeah, the racing is competitive today, but they are runners, so the horses can't ignore them, and they should be involved in the finish.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Pleasure. Thank
you. Now, and one more thing I have to ask you, please, if you'll take this for your groom, because your groom's with the horse. And what was his name?
Thanks, Fernando. Fernando's the groom of this horse. Well done, Fernando. Good job.
Well done, Fernando. World Sports Betting, 1,500 Rand for Fernando. Thank you very much, Paul. Well done, Pilasande Mqoli. Mr. Fitzgerald, well done. A good start here for punters in the first leg of the bye putt. PA, race 2, up next.